swear this world is getting real crazy. Men, they killing my folks. Men, they hurting my people on the daily. Bringing back Jim Crow, man, out in the world. Am I a citizen? Man, out in the world. Am I a citizen? Welcome to another episode of the King's Table. It's your man J City Bang Doe.
King Smoke as always.
As always, how was y'all week, man?
It was actually a pretty good week.
Dope week?
Yeah, it was a pretty decent week. Getting stuff done. Finally getting my money.
Finally getting your money.
Yeah, that's what I'm okay about. I just went down there and looked at it. It's already certified. I had to make sure
that it's coming in the mail.
Oh, yeah, because it was about to get a 2 week.
They were about to get
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm, and I was going to take a vacation for them 2 weeks. It's actually got 25 days of vacation left. Use all that.
Say, you won't pay me my money. I know someone who will. I'm out there.
I see you in a month.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
That's crazy. How was your week, man?
Great. I'm breathing. You know what I mean? Everything going right. No technical difficulties.
Right.
I can't complain. You know what I mean?
Breathing.
Yeah.
I can say about the same. Breathing. Living in America is always fucked up, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, let's start the show like on this Black History Month tip.
Almost definitely.
You know,
Shout out to my man, Nat Turner. Rest in
definitely.
peace. Yeah.
they don't get this. Don't want us to celebrate him. Say, no, that was one of the bad Negroes.
Say, nah, he was the best there ever was. He had the right idea and he did it.
I ain't gonna say there ever was. There was a lot of him. They gonna give us that token him, but
No, he was that one that said no. He the one that they had to really literally rewrite laws just for his rebellion right there.
yeah,
he set them off.
he set them all. He was about that life.
Mhm.
So y'all gonna give us rights,
Gonna
but
take
we ain't
them.
gonna be free. I'll show you what we can do.
He remind me of that, what's that mayor? I forgot what state he run for. Is it Maine? Something like that. Some state he run for, but he is reckless, man.
Oh, for
He is
real.
ruthless, man.
Out
I'm
that
gonna
life.
tag you. I'm gonna send him his name or whatever. I just started watching him. He has no cut cards, and they hate him.
We need more people like that.
We need way more people
Yeah.
like that.
Speak your mind.
Yeah.
That's
Did
what
you know?
Yeah, I'd rather have somebody tell me something that's gonna hurt my feelings than lie and try to sugarcoat it. Hurt my feelings. That's gonna teach me to want to do better.
That's a fact. Sometimes I feel like just lie to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do feel like that. Like because okay, we getting off. So we're gonna get into Valentine's Day later.
Mhm.
But since he didn't bring something up, sometimes when it comes to like love and relationships, sometimes I feel like shit, just lie to me. Like you ain't gotta like me today. Pretend you did. You went to work all day and pretend you like them. Smile for me one time. Just lie to me today. Sometimes I feel like that, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back on Black History Month, man. Did y'all know that today? Holy shit! Did y'all know that today was the first day that they let a black man into?
No, I didn't know that.
Nah, I didn't know
That's
that.
crazy as shit.
You have his name?
I had his name, but I lost his name. But nope, they didn't even got his name. They got just say first African American general in the Marine Corps. They didn't name him.
See how they do us?
I mean,
Mhm.
Come on,
Look,
man.
so
matter of
look,
fact, it was W.E.B. Du Bois. Wait a minute, I did not know that one.
did they let him in? Did they take him in?
Yeah, you gotta think about it, because at that time they was drafting, right? Well, they was forcing people to go into the military.
But not as a fucking general, they wasn't drafting niggas.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why I asked. I said, did they let him in? Did they take him in? Because they was quick to take some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it happened on his birthday because today so happened to be his birthday as well.
Oh shit!
That's what's
I
up.
know he was happy celebrating that day. I'm a general.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Now, on the same time, I don't really like the military, but it's crazy how we don't really have that many firsts. It said that it's 2023 and
We still having
we
first.
still having first. And then they get mad, but like, y'all always got to make about race like the Super Bowl. It's the first time two black quarterbacks are meeting
It
up.
ain't my fault that you already had it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it was like, we don't make it about race. Of course, y'all used to seeing white and white and white and white and white. For us, this is different to see. The eyeballs like, damn, we never seen it
Yeah,
before.
we still making
It's the
history.
first, right.
You know what I'm saying? They still got to understand that we're behind. Like, we all in the same era, but we're still behind as a people culturally. Like, we're still building up. That's why you see our people still doing things they already passed, because this was them back in the day. But they already got past that. Society-wise, we
Yeah.
behind. We just now getting our freedoms, doing our
By the
shit like
motherfuckers,
that.
we behind because of the motherfuckers that's complaining about us getting shit.
And the white people that complain, that be saying shit like that, like, oh, well, why you make it about race? And all that? Y'all the type of white people that's why racism still exists. Because y'all always try to make an excuse for and justify everything y'all to do
I think
wrong and why
racism
shit
gonna
fucked up.
forever exist now because America is bedded off of that. Like it's built off of racism. So it's kind of the fabric of what it is. You know what I'm saying? The whole flag kind of stands for racism at the end of the day. Like we're united to a point. Know what I mean, because when we'll say, yeah, like Chinese people come in here get money, Asian people or whatever, but black people, that's where we draw the line at. That's how America is.
Yeah. Because people gotta understand, World War II come around, fucking like the fucking Jews after the Holocaust and all that shit, they got more freedom than we had. Because they got their shit free and America gave them a whole country. We was living fucked up.
Just like Ukraine is getting now.
Yeah.
I mean, Ukraine is being able to come here, get like Social Security and all that stuff now, which I'm not complaining. Hey, if you can take them out of a place where it's bombing and shit at, okay, cool. But don't then give them the rights that we don't even have yet.
Right.
And then still blame us for being behind them. They're like, why? They came over here and got it. Well, y'all just give
So
it
they
to
gave
them.
it to them. Yeah, like give them
Just like the
thousands.
Spanish, it's just not their fault that it's designed like that. But yeah, like that's crazy because you got people that's in the hood every day that's on a waiting list.
Yeah.
Been on a waiting list for like 5-6 months.
and they just come here and get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean,
get it.
I get it. Because we're their dollars, I get it. I mean, but back to why do you think Black History Month is not celebrated enough amongst us? We kind of do a post here and there. It's a like and a swipe, but
It's because it's not pushed like that. It's not made to be. It's not in the foresight of importance. Like Black History Month, we know it's Black History Month, but what also comes in February? Valentine's Day, and it overshadows the fuck out of Black History
I
Month.
agree with that
That's a
100%.
fact.
They don't push ass shit like as a holiday, Christmas, Easter holiday type of shit.
You don't
know
see
what I mean?
fucking caves with a African diamond that all black people come get that shit half off since it came from us. You don't see that shit. All you see is Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day. Get your wife this, get your wife that, get it.
because it's
get
about
it, get
money.
it. Yep.
It's not
you,
profitable.
You can't profit. I mean, they can, but it's not Black History Month. They won't push it to the point because it's not something that's going to push them in a good light. Because nothing about Black History Month will put them in any type of light.
Yeah.
But
Right.
evil shit.
Evil shit.
They
And that's
every-
why they quick to show black people in a fucked up way unless we're entertaining. But if we're not entertaining, it's in a fucked up light because that's what they make profit from. They're not going to profit off of us doing great shit because if they show more great shit, more black people want to do great shit.
Yep.
And they can't
Did you
have
hear
that.
about this video audio, right? Like, say if you're not from this country and you move over here in this country, they show you an audio of how certain races
heard
is.
about that.
And they was talking about the black man,
I heard about that.
how he's a robber and he's a thief. And
Heard that some
if
people
you see a white man, if
from
you see a black
Africa-
man walk past your house more than one time, call 911, and the white man will come and arrest him. All this type of
They said certain
crazy
countries
fuck.
in Africa would show them that when they going to get their green card or whatever, they show them these videos. And she say they see how we are over here as black people. Stay away from them. That's fucked up.
Mhm. And then look at it, it's vice versa. And look how they show them.
To
Broke,
us.
homeless, poor, don't have nothing.
Yeah, because
Niggas
they
not
have
want
to
to co-mingle
Yeah, they don't want that.
Crazy.
They don't want the people to get back together.
because that'll show the black people here that we are really them.
Yeah.
We kind of separated ourselves and saying black, which I have always said people can get mad. I always said saying that you're black is a slap in the face is just like nigga to me. It was all derogatory terms.
It's
It was
not even a
calling your
race,
ass
it's a
black.
color. It's a
Yeah.
fucking color.
And I've never been that motherfucker.
Exactly.
I don't understand the shit.
Yeah. But
And that's why the fucking, and if you look up what black mean, it's nothing fucking good.
nothing good. You ever look that shit up? I had my daughter look it up. It's horrible. Then when you look up the word white, it's all glitz and glamour. It mean
Glamorous
clean and innocent.
light
We
and
mean
light.
guilty and
Dark means black means the dark, evil.
evil.
That's what they trying to paint us in.
Wow,
White is
yeah.
the light and
Yeah.
fuck.
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
You
But
know the truth.
yeah, but we kind of perpetuate it every day by saying black pride, black pride. If you say African motherfuckers, will snap. Ain't no motherfucker African. Like, dog, you are. I get it. You were born here in America. You are American. But a Chinese man born here in America too, but he know he's Chinese. We're the only ones to be like, no, we're born here. I'm a goddamn American, and you cannot take away my whiteness. I'm from here.
The great thing is they don't even be claiming that shit because most of them mean, yeah, they American, but you hear them say, yeah, I'm Irish, I'm from fucking
Yeah, you're
German,
right.
my
Yup,
people
German,
were Russian.
Irish, yup.
They'll claim they shit, but black people quick to disown their shit. But that's because the image of Africa they push.
Yeah.
Who wants to be from a place that look like shit when in reality it don't?
When in reality it don't. We detach from it though. We don't have no history. As far as our history go, is what we talk about in Black History Month that we know of. We know our history goes further beyond that from the people that was already here on this land. What did they do? To what our people was doing in Africa, what was they doing? But we don't know nothing about that. We probably kind of got what our grandmas pushed down on us. We don't really know anything about ourselves when they can be like, yeah, my great grandma was in Scotland and did this and that and what. We don't really know. Now, I mean, ours is just kind of poof.
Because if we go like greats, it's just straight slaves.
Straight slaves.
It's another thing I heard I was reading on that Baltimore City is the #1 capital for incest back in the day.
God damn.
Real talk, because they was breeding. It was a slave breeding ground. Like,
Well-
it was in there, and you got to think about it. Annapolis, Maryland, was one of the main capitals for slave.
But you got to think about it,
selling
that we're
slaves.
all in a sense that way, yeah, because we don't know. You would have had the mother having a child. Or let's just say she had 5 children. 3 of them got sold over here. Another one over here, she kept one here. Now down the line, another one she didn't have more. They got sold over there. They didn't know they were siblings.
Yeah.
They didn't know at all. But then they start to mate with because they're making them mate. They didn't know they was having sex with. Now, I mean, that's why you kind of walk around like, damn, this person kind of look like. Because we don't know who your great is. That's why when people do that ancestral shit, I'd be like, man, quit it.
Yeah, there's no way, no, because the thing, especially with like black people, there was so much selling. About say you could have been the person sold like 15 to 20 times, and it's not to say they were sold legally. Your ass could have got sold in a fucking blackjack game.
Yeah, motherfuckers be like, oh, I found out I was goddamn 7% this from Nigeria. I'm like, duh. Could have told you that. You paid for that. You should have gave that money to me. I could have told you that.
The funniest shit I be seeing motherfuckers say, yeah, they say I'm related to Harriet Tubman. So, oh,
Okay.
so they just read your race and said black Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
Put the sticker on it.
Like that shit bothers me. Like they was like, get on this ship right here. First of all, what's your name? And they couldn't even tell what the African man was saying. That's why they ripped our language away because they couldn't understand it. But you think they was out there documenting shit, man? Stop playing with our intelligence. But people keep signing up. I'm gonna get my. They took my DNA. Man, they don't know who the fuck you are. Stop playing.
Cause who DNA they matched it with?
Whose? They do
Right.
say that they were saying something like, well, based off the people that's out there, it's a general match to the people that come from there. Man, we all know that. We can see that our black asses came from that. We get that.
No, but you can't tell me the person. There's no way you can tell me the person because you could take my DNA now. There's no way you've collected the DNA. I mean, you can get DNA from corpses, but you ain't tell me you collect DNA from all corpses to tell me who my ancestors are.
Yeah, you ain't gonna sit there and tell me I didn't even give a fuck about that person, but I took the time to be like, hey, what's the relative's name? And did it? No, you didn't. You didn't. You thought that motherfucker was no simpler than your chair.
Yeah, like
Now later on, when it became a bigger business, they started to write it down and how much cotton they picked or whatever crop they was doing, and
But
I
at
mean that
first-
way it was good for business, and I could sell him because he moves this amount at this amount of minute. Da da da. It was more like a warehouse
Organized.
stuff. Yeah, right.
It
But
was like equipment.
before then, it wasn't.
Livestock,
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like more like equipment.
fucking cattle, bred you and everything.
yeah. In any way, shape, or form.
And did whatever they wanted.
Whether it was for food, because they were sick like that, whether it was for us digging up their farm and shit.
They sexual pleasure, all
fashion-
that.
Yeah, right.
Or just killing us for entertainment.
That's some sick shit.
Sick
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Postcards.
Yeah.
Our murders was on
That's why I say out
postcards.
of
That's the fucked up thing.
That's-
Our
yeah,
murders
I-
were on
yeah.
postcards.
They made games out of us.
Like, could you imagine just like getting a hanging nigga Christmas card?
They had
like,
an alligator
the
game that
family.
ate babies. They used to take black babies and feed them to
throw them to the
alligators.
alligators.
I heard that's what the game Hungry Hungry Hippo came from. And we used to have that shit growing up. But I heard that's where that shit came from that game that you're talking about.
And it wouldn't surprise me if that life game ain't come from you torturing black people.
Pretty much.
I don't put nothing past the white man. I do not. They got a trick behind everything
poke
because it's a catch behind everything.
I mean, the
For
pieces
real.
all are colored.
Yeah. Definitely is.
I'm not fucking with y'all, man.
You hit the little side. He dead.
That's where gynecology came from. White man was basically he was experimenting on a black woman to figure out how to be a gynecologist, but he ain't put her to sleep. He just was cutting shit, fucking her up, doing whatever he wanted
Torturing and
to
shit.
figure out how to do it.
No, yeah, something like that. But it
But-
was also experimenting saying that the black woman
Woman
doesn't
feel
feel
pain.
pain like other women.
Yeah,
Know what I mean? So, and they still use
Torture.
them same damn utensils to the day. How they spread it,
Scalp
whatever.
it,
It just came from a sick ass mind.
And black women experience the same thing in medical treatment nowadays. They be going into places, they don't really take care of them. They just don't be giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard so many stories of black women just going into hospitals and, well, here you go, here's pill. They don't look at them. They don't check shit. They just say, fuck it.
And the crazy thing is like, why is it that we have convinced people that without these places, like the OBGYN, not saying they not needed at all, but people have lived centuries without any of these things. Why is it that now you have to go let this man check your pussy right now? People have been alive for a long time and never needed that. I mean, even back then, they lived longer than what we do now. I think it's our intake of what we take into our life, like the food, the water, and all of that keeps us slowing down. Not because this dude need to go check you in there. No, it's not. I don't think so. I think it's good when it comes to like things like pregnancy or you having complications because the more you know, the more you know. But at the same time, it's like,
it's funds, man. It's all money. Everything's money. Health is money because at the end of the day, people always gonna get sick, right? And the thing about it is, if you scare people into believing that all sick is bad and they need to come to the hospital, people rush to the hospital for any goddamn thing.
I want to ask the person that has a medicine cabinet full of shit how good they feel.
Like
fucking
shit.
awful because
9 times out of 10, like shit.
They taking
Like,
5 of those medicines because of the
stop
medicine they taking.
it. It has never made you better.
No.
Killing you.
It has never made you better.
Shit
So
killing
why
you.
take it?
Especially if the symptoms is shit that you don't want.
Right.
Like, why the fuck? Okay, this shit so it's gonna fuck up my stomach.
It's
So now I
there-
gotta take this medicine. And that medicine's gonna give me headaches and might
It's
give
there
me
to keep you
internal
dependent.
bleeding. So I'm not gonna have to
And
do
what,
some
I
more
don't,
shit.
and what I don't get about these pharmacies, right? If you prescribe, why would you prescribe somebody a medication that never been on drugs, never been on pills, never been on any of this shit, and you know it's addictive? Because you got some people that was in a car accident, motorcycle accident, any type of accident, and was prescribed pain kills, and they addicted to it.
But not saying it's right.
Like it's
On
crazy.
the terms of business, isn't it smart to make you addicted? If they made a
Yeah.
pill, if
I
they
mean,
made
if
a
I
pill
was
to
crooked,
cure
yeah,
you,
yeah.
how they gonna
I would want
come
you- I
back
would
and
want
get your
as
money?
many people as I want to be.
If you
yeah.
cure everybody, it's like, damn, we out of business now.
Yep.
But we ain't seeing it like that. It's like, no, of course they not healing you. Like,
Just
come on
like we
now,
know
they need your
alcohol kills
dollars.
more people in car accidents than anything, but they still sell it.
Yeah, like because they need the money. They're not gonna stop that. Like now you're killing their business.
Yeah, they don't really care about people. They care about our money.
Our money.
And that's the only thing. That's what I say. The only way you ever gonna get any results is fucking with money.
Fucking
That's
with the
it.
money.
Right.
That's
And
it.
shit like that-
Nothing else will ever work besides money. Because if you hit that, you fuck up everything.
Fuck up everything. And the shit like now, like Black History Month, this is a perfect time to set an example. If
Exactly.
all black people just came up with real challenges, not crate challenges and shit like that, real challenges to damage their pockets, Lord,
They say stay home.
for 28 days.
If every
home.
black person did not go to work, this should be fucked.
Shit, we do that for 5 days. They be
Hurt.
So what is it that y'all want? What is y'all
So are you
demands?
coming back tomorrow? Because we thinking about
We
making
talking
some
about
changes.
trillions of dollars just
Yeah.
like that.
I told you they
Right.
did it back in the day for Christmas. They just ain't go Christmas shopping. No, not a single black person in the whole city went Christmas shopping. The mayor changed shit up right then. He wrote letters to all the black families trying to get them to come and make purchases because the economy depended on that Christmas rush, and we were the majority.
And that's why they give us them
Fine.
checks that everybody was so happy about.
Them
Them
STEM.
$1,200 checks.
Everybody was just gonna go
They
spend it.
saved my life. No, they
When
put
I
it back
seen
into the
Donald
economy.
at the time when he sent that check, I was hurt. I seen Donald J. Trump. I said, "This is the first damn president in America that ever sent me a personal check."
because it's the first damn president
I'm
in
proud
America
of
that had this type of goddamn. I ain't gonna say it's the first though, because we didn't have a pandemic with every other. That's why I don't get
I think
how
Obama
people
would have
put-
been did it if they ain't block a lot of shit that he was trying to do though.
Nah, the pandemic made them give us money.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't just say, "Oh, it was Trump." No, it was the pandemic. He just so happened
Nah, he had to sign
be
off
the
on it,
president,
though.
but he
Yeah,
so
yeah,
happened to
so.
be the president at the time.
I'm about to say
Like, he
because
can't
it's
help
not
that.
it's not like he said, "Yeah, this is my idea." Because the shit
Nah.
was already proposed. Like I'm saying, it's not like if he would have been the first one to come forward and been like, "Yeah, I see how the American people out there struggling, so I'm gonna give y'all this bread." He was fighting the shit.
Right.
People gotta understand he was fighting shit. He ain't want to give you that goddamn money.
Mhm,
He
but
ain't want to give you
somebody
shit.
convinced him, hey, nope, good for the votes, because the black people are gonna think you saved their life. They're
Just
gonna
so
go
they-
buy all the fucking Jordans they can afford. Like, I'm just being real like that.
Crazy thing is, if black people took all that money and invested that shit in themselves, that shit would have been crazy.
And I seen a
Right.
group of black young
Right.
dudes put their money together and they bought an apartment complex, a abandoned apartment complex. And it's fucked up, but they ended up bitch gutting it out, making this
Fix
shit work.
that shit
Now,
up.
man, they about to flip the fuck out of that money.
Yep.
Oh, they about to flip the fuck out of that money.
That was a small move.
That's
right
what you
there.
got to do. Like all
That
the
was
places
smart.
in Baltimore, all that shit that's fucked up. People got to start buying that shit and invest in it because if you want to fix something, just saying it's poor ain't gonna do nothing. And just trying to put, it's not gonna do shit.
Some of them row houses for sale in Baltimore.
I believe
If you
it.
look
They
at some
probably
of them, they
cheap.
got for sale signs in the window.
There was a time with brownstones in New York. He was selling them bitches for $1.
What?
You go
For
down
a
there,
apartment for a
the
band.
motherfuckers $2 million, $1 million right now.
Damn.
That shit crazy.
Damn, you could have flipped that.
That's to let you know it's not the landscape. They just don't like the people that's there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Once they get the people that they don't like out of there, they raise the price of everything.
I mean, shit.
I mean,
you never like just
bring all
talk
the
to
food
like
back.
a white person like you've been in a new area and you be like, yeah, where can I go get so and so and so? And they're like, yeah, you can go over here and get it, but you might not want to because that's a bad side of town. You go there, it's just black people.
It's just
not,
black people.
It's not bad. You don't even see no hood, no cops, no shooting. It's just
Black people.
black people.
But that's how they see it. The black people are the bad side of town. Now, I mean, we move into the neighborhoods like, oh, there goes the neighborhood. They ain't got no reason to. I mean, ain't nobody even threw a party next door. It's just your
But that's
presence
crazy
is there.
coming from a race of people that did the most bodily harm, the worstest to.
But you got to
any
remember,
human
to
race.
them, they don't think they did you harm. They think that they was their God.
And you know why? And that's why it's a nigga like me that's gonna keep reminding their ass of what the fuck you really are and where your ancestors
I'm
came
just saying,
from.
to a lot of them, they think it was their God-given right to have you as their property. The more and more we ask for a right, they feel like we're taking something away. It's like, no, I have the right to call you nigga. I have the right to. I mean, you want us to stop? They don't want that to happen. They're like, you always want something, nigga. We letting you walk around and drink a goddamn water.
Yeah.
That's how that's how a lot of motherfuckers feeling, man.
That's like
For
people
real.
gotta understand that these people that was fucking niggas up is still here.
It's still here.
Oh yeah.
They're still here. They got kids, grandkids. Their grandkids come see them every fucking weekend.
The fact that
think-
we got clear pictures of it.
You think
Unless
that
you
you
know
don't
it
see
won't
the
that long ago.
motherfuckers like walking like they just walk with their grandkids? They look at that nigga right there. You don't think they say that shit? You don't
You
think
wonder
they
why the kids
train
look at
that
you like
shit?
this when you go out in public? They do not see that little white kids just back up like.
Because hate is taught.
I be wanting to go.
It's
Ah!
taught. It's taught though. They don't know that.
But they don't know no better.
Because
they
a kid
know
don't
no
give a
better.
fuck. A kid will
You
play
be
with
wanting to do what, cuz?
anybody.
When I see scared white children like that,
You
because
say
I
you
can
wanna
tell
do
what
what?
they was taught and they be like this, I be wanting to motherfucker. Fuck. That shit blows me. And I know it's not their fault. It's what they was taught.
It
But
was what they was
I
taught,
see
yeah.
it all the time. Like they get scared and clutch up like this, and I be sitting there like, you little motherfucker.
It's fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie. I did have a little white boy fucking boost the fuck out my confidence. He ain't had nothing to be about 3 years old. I'm just working at Walmart, chilling like a motherfucker, doing my job. I won't even like helping him do fucking self checkout. He walked past me. You have beautiful eyes. I said, well, shit, little white boy.
My nigga. Hit him with the Denzel. My nigga. Shit.
Said Jake.
But anyways, man, what's your final thoughts on why we don't take Black History Month serious?
But finally, I would say black people don't. We also don't hop on things that's not trendy. And since black people, I mean, it's a thing that we share every month, but Black History Month has never been a trendy thing.
Mm-hmm.
You never see people just going all out.
Yeah,
Like I said, that's the black people don't treat that shit like a holiday.
yeah.
They don't treat it like it's nothing important. Shit, you see more motherfuckers doing shit on President's Day than fucking Black History Month.
Yeah, because we kind of Juneteenth kind of took a life of its own, so we kind of started doing stuff on that because I mean, but Black History Month is like
Shit, that need to be the month of protest right there.
the Juneteenth.
With Black
History Month.
Black History Month, whole month,
Yeah,
getting shit done. I'd rather see that than any fucking thing.
Third Eye just walked in.
Like we gotta change some rules though, I think, for Black History Month.
What you
Like
mean?
that's the time you put into black businesses, you eat at black businesses, y'all pass out stuff that people
More-
need.
yeah, more
stuff
sharing.
That's what I think. Black
More
History Month should
sharing
be.
of
all
where
month.
these black businesses is at. That way because there's a lot of things we don't even know about. There's a black business, we probably rode past 10 of them just coming up with this motherfucker, but we didn't even know they exist.
Oh, another also thing. I know you might not be able to put a whole lot of money in there, but go put like a good $50 in a black bank, man. Invest just a little bit, even if you don't want to make it your major bank right then and there. Because I understand some people got things they want to hold on to their bank. Put a little bit of something in there. If everybody put in something to the black bank, that shit will grow.
I wish we had enough trust to where we can start little community banks. Like we're gonna just build a pot and we're gonna all put into like what we can. I mean, it gotta be too much, and I mean what we can. That way, when we do see like, hey, y'all know school over here is lacking, take it out of that, and that came from the community. But you gotta have some trust because you go crooked motherfuckers out here. I mean,
But that's why we need
shit
our
like
millionaires and billionaires to start doing it because it take about what to say $1 million to start one.
bank.
Yeah.
That way,
I agree.
because you gotta have the money to give back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and a lot of people was like, you don't have to always say the millionaires have to do, man. Yes, you do.
That's what.
Your
I
ass,
think,
like it comes a time where you have to stop saying, yeah, I'm here to do the dance and shit and be there entertainment all damn day. And they giving this money and I flash my watch and say, nah, I got more money than you, you broke motherfuckers at the bottom. Dog, you know what we came from. Like, you know what the history of this is. You have the money now to end it, to give us these neighborhoods that we're talking about that we used to have, to start the farms, to do it. And everybody like, nope.
Because they want everybody to come from the mud, basically.
They give them the money.
They'll
to
say
the
that shit all the
wrong-
time.
It's
Wrong people, I
impossible,
think.
though.
To the wrong people.
It's impossible, though.
Wrong people.
Yeah. Everybody can't be on the top.
Everybody
Right.
can't be on the top,
Right.
but you can make things better. Know
Yep.
what I mean?
That's all it's about.
Yeah.
I think the wrong people got money.
Mm-hmm.
Too many of the wrong people got money.
And
That's why
they influenced by
Yeah,
the
they're not
industry too
doing
bad.
shit with it.
I think
Nothing.
that's why they silence the ones that's not easily controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Once people are not easily controlled, they throw a rumor out there, shut them up, shit like that, because, hey, we need somebody that's going to take instruction and stay in the fucking line.
Somebody
But
dumb.
if
that's
all
gonna-
the
Yes,
all the
man.
celebrities stop falling in line, they can't fire everybody.
Right.
They not. That's like if fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z said, I'm not falling in line with this shit. They can't just be like,
All right, yeah, you right.
they ain't gonna get rid of Beyonce, Jay-Z. That's dumb.
You can't. I mean, but we about to get into the first break. What I got pulled up for the week. Oh, shit. Bangdo first this week. Bangdo.
Oh,
You
shit.
can go ahead and pull in your track.
Bang.
My daddy keep calling my phone, don't wanna talk. Nah, niggas get filled with greed and fall apart. Your words ain't matching your title, so I depart. A lot of niggas all for self, ain't got no heart. That's why I'm solo when I'm dolo. Just me and my girlfriend, middle finger to the popo. Driving with no L's, switching lanes, ducking popo. Throwing on the fatty, keep the blicky on the low. High as hell, wasting liquor on the gas pedal. Cruising through the night, trying to duck the devil. Tucked behind the tent, looking like a rebel. Looking for a spot because I'm trying to settle. Pray for me, pray for me. Down ass queen, I bet she killed for me. She been up off the steps, she in the field with me. And if a nigga she make a meal with me. I'm trying to do my best, and I say it from the heart, I say it with my chest. And I'm trying to set examples so my soul can rest. And I wanna see my kids succeed at their best. Yeah, me and my mama, we ain't beefing now. Because she found new love, we got a bond now. When it comes to my kids, yeah, that's my all now. And everything I accomplish, hope it don't fall down. Pray for me. Mama, pray for me. Mama, won't you pray for me? Yeah. Sister, pray for me. Sister, won't you pray for me? Yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me.
Once upon a time, not too long ago, bro was looking like a bum at the liquor store. Now I let my money grow like a cinder roll, collecting 200 boy before I even roll. But back then, my D-boys on the block playing Pac-Man, we was fighting for the crumbs so the straps in. Pull them out, that's a mic for the night in. That's a nightmare. Goddamn, whole team Mike Fam, Tyson, King Will, I am. Niggas ran in the crib, man, it was broad day. Never knew the nigga name, can't forget the face. Oh shit is fucking trending, yeah, they copping that. Bunch of grown ass kids playing copycat. Copy that, shit so sad, where your morals at? Standing for the squad, it's the squad that I'm reppin' black. What happened to black pride? The homicide rise while they shipping them inside. Mention them outside, get mad, just keep it quiet. So with the million times, see peace for the genocide. Damn, type of shit that they say. The type of shit that they say. The type of shit that they say. Mama, pray for me. Mama, pray for me.
Pray for me. Mama, pray for me. Mama, won't you pray for me? Yeah, yeah. Sister, pray for me. Sister, won't you pray for me? Yeah, yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Yeah, yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me.
Promote her shea butter divine royalty. Now, first of all, tell me something about yourself. I mean, even though I know because I'm married to you, but let the people know.
Hello, everyone. From Norfolk, Virginia, living here in Maryland now. I worked in the medical field for over 23 years. And now I'm branching out on my own. I started my shea butter business. I started making it because my husband and my daughter both had eczema. And
Just tell everybody what the fuck.
Hey, don't be mad because you dried in the motherfucker.
And as everybody knows, shea butter has a funny smell to it. So I started experimenting with different scents and different oils, trying to make sure it was not too greasy, not too dry. And I put some scents to it, and he liked it, and he started wearing it a lot. I actually have a scent named after him, King City. It's one of my manly scents. It's very popular.
And I was supposed to grab some and put it on, but I left it over there. Hey, Bangdo, can you grab that shea over there? I'm going to throw some moan out
Yeah,
there.
because your knuckles a little ashy.
That is fucked up.
It's dry.
So you got these baskets, while I put this on, you got these baskets that you're trying to get off for Valentine's Day. I'm about to say Thanksgiving. So what would people give, like, say like a basket like this? What would they get with that there?
So I'm doing customized baskets, and then I also have some that's already made up. Some of them come with the whipped shea butter, or rose oil, different little trinkets, socks, and games. I have soap inside of some. I even have a couple shots of liquor in some of
When you say
them.
games, what you mean games? What you got it going on in here?
So like this one here is like a date night game. Like you spin the wheel and you get to choose what you want to do. Some of it says we have a movie night, or we slow dance, or massage, and some other things on that board.
Some sexy shit. Now, how much would a basket run? Like this one, I see you have one whipped shea butter, got some liquor, got some rose oil. That rose oil is where it's at. That beard going in good.
Yes.
And some socks there. How much would a basket like this run you?
So just depending on what you want in the basket, it can be anywhere from $55 and up. I can customize it any kind of way you want. It just depends on what's in it and exactly what you want in it.
Damn, look at me. Look at that
shine.
glow. Look how that Jane shine on me like that. Damn, you look good. Anyways. So how much was that again?
Starts at $55 and can go up from there, just depending on what you want in the basket. Then I also have like the box of shea here. Instead of a box of chocolates, you get a couple pieces of chocolate in there. But it's whipped shea butter, different scents. Or it could be the same scent if you want them to have the same scent.
Now, what type of scents do you have? Because you have things like island goddess, passion goddess. What would you say like an island goddess? If a woman wants to try it out, what would you say that smells like?
So the Island Goddess is a cocoa mango scent. Yes.
And how
So-
about Passion Goddess? I know it.
So Passion Goddess is kind of like most ladies know, like the pink sugar scent. It's a very sweet smelling but subtle scent. I also have Egyptian Sunrise, which is very citrusy. It kind of reminds you of a starburst. The scents last a very long
Make 'em
time.
wanna
Also,
bite you and shit.
yeah.
Okay, okay. And then you have the men's scent, which is the
King City, of course. That's a strong man
like
scent.
cologne. I like it.
It's, yeah, like a cologne scent. It leaves the smell on the pillows, ladies. And when he walks out the room, you still smell him. Like, that's why I like him to wear it. And excuse me, son. But
And you got a young pharaoh.
Then I got the Young
That's
Pharaohs.
my favorite one right there.
Yes. So if you like a lighter scent, lighter manly scent, the Young Pharaoh is good for you. But it still leaves your smell in the room.
I would say it makes the young man have to replace that dumbass axe that they put on. It would replace that and give you a more grown smell.
Now you gotta give it to the young man's, axe is where it at. They cover up everything. You got that fresh new funk you ain't used to yet. Axe kind of cut it off. But once you start to mature, because cologne and smell, that fellas, that's the first way to get a lady. I ain't gonna hold you. Before eyes for anything, you walk past a girl smelling good, instant.
Yeah, that's why I say that King City, a young pharaoh got that cologne
just straight
smell.
drawn to you.
And so
I
say
also-
how much the basket? Hey, not the basket, but just the 3 shea butters.
The box of shea is $65. The box of shea is
Okay,
$65.
and they get 3 of their choice.
Yes, 3
If they
cents
wanna
of their
mix and
choice,
match it.
if they want to mix and match. I also make the body wash to the shea butter. It's the same scent, so you can wash with it and get that scent. Then you put that shea butter on, and it just lasts all day. You know what I'm saying?
You got the hand motion like you're
Yes.
putting on right now.
Yeah, that's what we
Okay,
need.
okay.
So now, how customizable are these baskets? Because do they have the, one date Valentine's Day special, the liquor, the Plan B, and the smell all at one time? Because, we can get everything together. It'd be perfect.
I mean, if you call me and you want a Plan B in there, I'm gonna put a Plan B in there. I'm gonna find one for
That's what I like to say. Got this
Someone
the
in the
side
comments
chick
said,
special.
"Do you have white diamond?" I'm not familiar with what that is, but
So White Diamond is a cologne that the aunties wear from back in the day.
okay.
But I
Oh,
can
that country
customize
pearls.
your shea butter if you want it. If you want unscented shea butter, I can do the unscented shea butter for you and whip it so it's nice and creamy and things of that nature. Because shea butter is hard. Like it comes really hard, like a block.
But this one is whipped. It
Yes.
feels-
So I melt it
real
down
good.
and whip it real good. And when you put your finger in, it kind of sounds like when you crusting that macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. So it's whipped.
See, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. So once again, a basket starts at how much?
Like I said, they start at 55, depending on how much you want in your basket.
And it customized.
And if I had to put a Plan B and some more liquor and all that other stuff, I'm gonna charge extra to have to go find that.
No, that's fine. I just need to know how customizable the baskets are because you never know what people want to be doing for their lady, and you never know how far a person is willing to go to customize their product.
He
And
just thinking about, I just want her for tonight. I don't need this gift to tell her I'm here forever. He wanted they to say, this is for the night. Tomorrow, forget about it. That's what he wanted Jay for. I ain't gonna lie, this ain't got me feeling.
So all I
I
need
can
is
make a
stop.
basket for your woman, and then I can make a basket for your side chick.
That's
You
what I'm
know
saying. I need a main course basket and the side and then the side
Side
basket.
chick get one number 15.
Yeah, she get a shea butter and a Hershey Kiss.
But all right, so starting at 65,
55.
and they can find you where?
I am on Facebook under Divine Royalty. I'm on Instagram. I am Divine Royalty. I'm on TikTok. I am Divine Royalty. So just hit me up.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the next break, and you're gonna stick around for got a little Valentine's Day segment.
Okay.
And we're going to talk to you a little bit more about that. But first, we're going to get into my homegirl, Nevaeh East. This song is called Mr. Good Diamond. It's good for Valentine's Day and make you want to do when you do it. going to talk about just us, the fellas. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. But before we get into that, I want to get a woman's perspective on a certain question that I have as a man.
Okay.
Do you think that Valentine's Day, the dynamic has shifted from being about Cupid threw an arrow at two people and they fell in love to now it's just only about a woman? Only give her gifts, only about her love, only about things she get. And it's no longer about the love of two people.
Yes. Because
Yes, and
I see a lot of ladies, it's like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. But I don't see a lot of ladies, I'm going to do this. This, like me making my baskets and things of that nature, I had a lot of ladies buying shea butter for their men. And I was happy to see that because a lot of ladies, like, don't do anything
what
for
the hell you gonna
Valentine's
get for
Day.
me? Fuck this nigga don't. Type shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like for me, I like Valentine's Day. Like, I like doing stuff for you for Valentine's Day.
Is that right?
The balloons and things of that nature. I have to watch what I say. I forgot my son is on this show, so yeah.
Hell, you don't give a flying fuck.
I about to say, look, you didn't heard me say worse. I didn't say it worse. This is
Tell him we don't give it. This is what we do.
Yeah,
And
about
you
to
just
say,
step to
here.
our table here.
this is the open area. Say it how it is because this day love is love.
It is.
Yeah,
what it
and I
is.
do like even with my like teaching him because he's grown now. He's 25, and I want them to be good husbands and good men out in the society.
I'm a professional side dude.
You didn't sound like you did a good job there. I'ma just throw that on out there to you like that.
For me,
But when it comes to Valentine's Day, should women feel like, hey, it's about both of y'all? Or
Yes,
just like,
it's
nigga,
about
you ain't
both.
take me downtown at the sweetest J. My friend got this, but should a man receive something? Not say, I don't think we really want the glitz and glamour, but I think we should receive at least some type of something.
Something from the heart. That's
Yeah.
literally all it
yeah,
takes.
something from the heart. Like, yes, it should be both ways. And if it's not both ways, then y'all gotta rethink.
I'm about to say you can literally that kind of shows you the dynamic of a relationship. Really shows you how much the other thinks about the other one.
And speaking
Yeah.
of sharing, I'm gonna need everybody in the comments to get that share icon next to their name. Everybody has the wave. I need a share icon. That means you share it to at least 5 people in your group. So let's back on to this. What is not a date for Valentine's Day? Can the motherfucker take you to McDonald's? Is that not a date?
Nope.
Ain't
I'm
gonna-
gonna say this. It depends. I'm gonna say this. You have to do what you have to do on your budget. If that's the man or woman that you chose, you have to take what they give on their budget. So when I was in high school, yes, McDonald's is okay. You know what I'm saying? If we both struggling this, that, the other, and we just have to get away or something like
So
that.
you mean
go to
tell me as
McDonald's.
a grown woman you ain't taking McDonald's?
If I take McDonald's from you, you be like, baby,
lying. She lying. I done tried the experiment already. She ain't taking that goddamn McDonald's.
I'm not gonna lie though. It can't, to me. I'm not gonna
You
put
were
it,
being funny.
It's not a date.
That was
I'm not gonna lie.
funny.
It's not a date.
It
I mean,
can be a date.
I know it is. Like you said,
I done seen
it
some old
is.
folks in Harlem.
Like I said, it is. But that's because old folks is
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Look, he didn't spend enough money. He didn't already been there. What I'm gonna say is the reason I say it's not a date. It's kind of more so of effort because it'd be just like getting socks on Christmas. It's kind of like you
But what I'm
appreciate
saying, like,
the shit.
But McDonald's in Texas Roadhouse gonna cost the same these days.
See, these
That
days it
is
does.
true.
These
So-
days it
so
it
does.
is
ain't
it
gonna
about
taste
the
the same.
plate?
It ain't gonna taste the same.
So it's about okay. So at first I was gonna say, was it about the place? But you're saying the taste.
Yeah, the quality.
Quality.
So if
of the
McDonald's was good, you'll go to McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah.
Boo.
Bruh, I'd be sitting there with a Happy Meal, happy than the motherfucker.
You think your girl will let you take a McDonald's? No.
No,
Look,
it
right on point.
ain't gonna happen. You gonna
Nope.
say McDonald's and
Nope.
she gonna say McBroke.
If you broke, say you broke. That's fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate that line. If you broke, just say that. Because sometimes I don't be broke. I just don't be fiscally irresponsible like motherfuckers be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not broke. I'm just not spending it on you. It's a
Exactly.
difference.
I'm smart, not broke.
So what on that note though, what is something that is not a date? I kind of brung up the McDonald's, but what is something that is not a date for you?
I can't say that I have something in mind that's not a date because you know me. I'll take going in our room, closing the door, movie night with a bunch of snacks, and we good. We got a good movie on. I'm happy with that. We can get all the kids out the house. I'm happy with that. That's
Say
a date
McDonald's
night for
is
me.
not the movie. So they agree with you, but
Yeah, I'm just saying.
McDonald's ain't it. Damn. All right, so say we take it a step further, right? We ain't gonna go to McDonald's, but
You just go to Five Guys.
I was about to say, what did they took
go
you
to
to
Five
Panera
Guys.
Bread? It ain't fast food, but it's faster food.
That's like
I'm gonna say hell no on the principles of
Let's just say a
Panera
lunch
is
date.
hospital food. Nobody want to eat that shit. That shit is straight hospital. You know, you order from that little pamphlet. It got the same soup, the same hard ass bread. Nobody want that.
So like you wouldn't. That's not a step.
That's a
up.
lunch date.
That's a lunch date.
That's a lunch date.
But it's still a date.
Yeah,
It's still a date, but it's a lunch
okay.
date.
But for Valentine's Day,
That's the pregame.
okay. So here it had to be. They had the breakfast in the bed. That was and then Panera for the lunch.
Lunch, yeah.
Then what's the dinner?
Ocean Prime.
Damn. so it's like okay.
I immediately heard no lower than 40 right there.
Oh, we went there, remember? For our anniversary.
Oh, you talking about that $300 a plate shit? Never again. That was a once in a lifetime. Baby. Just letting you know that. Know what I mean? That was by accident. We didn't know that's how much that was gonna be.
I ain't gonna lie. You been watching some dishes to me.
300 a plate.
Because that was what you said you couldn't see the price, right?
Won't no price on the
Yeah,
menu.
I said, But like it's Dawn
I
and
shoulda
Palm
knew
Olive
then.
gonna be your friend tonight. You better grab that sponge.
I should have knew right then. I'm like, damn, where the fuck the numbers at?
They don't even want you to know. They say you don't even know it.
They look
got
like I
it.
had some money.
All
It was
out.
good though.
Should've-
wasn't
it was good. Oh man, I feel like I had finally took taste steak though. I'm like, what we ate our whole life, that was not that.
See, maybe I gotta actually taste steak in that setting because every time I taste steak,
Yeah.
it just be like, I'm unimpressed.
Yeah, that's how I would be until I ate that. I said,
Until
well,
he ate that
God
one.
damn.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna lie.
But
That just
that's
mean a
not-
lot of people can't cook.
Yeah, so with that being, that's a Valentine's Day date. I'm more thinking like, Bob Evans, the
What about a picnic?
picnic.
Picnic, I would
Now,
take a
that's
picnic.
$15. I can get a bologna and cheese from the dollar joint. Put the little
Look, you gotta
mat
get,
out there.
You gotta get that little grape and cheese set that costs about $5 right there. You know, you feed her a grape. Here you go.
Boom. That's not a date. So it's about the money that you spend at the date.
No, it's not about the money that you spend.
It
It's
sounds
the
like it
effort.
is.
It's the effort you
thought
put in.
that counts and the effort that you put in.
Because like I said, I ain't gonna lie, dude will be happy with a lot of things, but we kind of get tired of looking at socks and
That's what I was about to ask.
The
I'm like,
soap
why
packs.
do the men have to put so much effort if the women are just gonna show up? Like y'all kind of feel like, well, after you do all this great shit, we can undress at the end of the day and you're happy. We're not gonna turn down that, but damn, I just spent a lot. I'm gonna need you to cash out me 25 or something.
they said, here
Like-
you go. They give you that same pre-used cat that they gave you every year. That's the same present you gave me the other day. I'm tired.
Said I gave it a shave this time. I'm not messing with you, man.
I'm just saying I don't really like that. It's not a gift to me. I'm sorry. That's not a gift. It is a good gesture, but it's
Yeah.
not a gift. It is a mutual benefit, so it's not a gift.
Right, because that was what came with the relationship in the first
They try to
place.
do different things like put on sexy lingerie. I don't care about that. You
It's the
can,
same
you
thing
can get it
underneath.
in a nightgown. Look,
This dick!
what you think about it? Grandpappy was doing it. Look, all them bills was paid in that nightgown.
Yeah. So you don't feel like the women should go above and beyond just as
Yes, I
men?
do think they should.
Do you think that's what the general public shows these days?
No, the general public definitely does not show that.
Because
At
I believe
all.
Valentine's Day is only about women now.
No, it should be about both.
It's because a lot of it's becoming relationships is all about women now too. Like the whole relationship. Like I didn't see it to the point where it's just like, yeah, if you ain't paying no bills, you can't come to the crib.
Which is
So I
weird.
can't come hang out with you. We can't.
The house that you signed
First
the
of
lease
all,
on, you had to pay it
If you
whether I
don't
was there
live
or not.
there, if you don't live there, you shouldn't be paying their bills.
That's what I'm saying. Like now, if you ask for my help, we would date for a minute. I'm cool. If you just need some help for a second, you know what I mean. I'm not saying no continue like every month I'm paying the same bill, but you need some help.
He said, I got that get you on your feet money. Not,
Yeah, I ain't got that continuous money because who paying rent at 2 houses?
Right.
Nobody.
That's
Right.
just it's selfish to ask.
That's when they
really.
hit you with that. If you broke, say it. Like, no, you
no,
just.
or a woman try to define what a real man is.
I don't like that.
I
Like I,
don't
said
either.
before, all men should stop telling the women what
What
they
are
are.
wrong.
And all women should stop saying what women. We do not know. We don't know what y'all go through on a
You
day-to-day
were born one.
life. Right.
It don't matter how you act. You was born real the day you came out, whatever between your legs. Now it's some forgeries out there. It's a few forgeries, but
I deal with you today.
So it's some false advertisements walking around.
robots in disguise, transformers. I'm telling you, they out there.
I'm messing with you, man. So, anyways, to wrap up this
Yes,
Valentine's Day,
because
what would be your date from hell? And what would be your dream date? Valentine's Day only, not after the wedding, anything like that. Valentine's Day. Start with a date from hell.
I went on a date from hell.
Damn, hope it ain't with me.
No, it wasn't with you. I went on a date. We went to Waffle House, and
That's nice. That's not.
Waffle House is for after the club, and you've been drinking a little bit. That's it.
Michelle Obama and them
That's
went on their
them.
first date was at the
That's-
Waffle
that's-
House.
that's-
Waffle House
That's
is
Obama.
He became the
Michelle.
president.
That's fine. We went to Waffle House,
You're fighting
and then
experience.
when the bill came, he told the lady to split the bill. My food go on my plate, on my bill, and his food go on his bill.
Sound like he was a smart man to me. I will see what this date from hell coming in at.
I'm just saying because
No.
y'all women be dating for food now.
No, don't ask me out on a date.
Oh, he asked you.
Don't ask me out on a date.
So you came with your pockets only.
I mean, I have money. I don't go nowhere with no money. That's just be unless I'm with you, because that's a different story.
I hope you came with money. Now that I know that.
No, I don't come with money with you. And if I had it, you still wouldn't know. I keep it in my pocket. I let you pay for it.
That is fucked up. But this date from hell continue.
But don't ask me on a date and then don't pay for the date.
Nope.
I do understand that.
Now,
That's
if
under
we
the
said
premise
we're
of
gonna
saying that-
agree to go somewhere, like if we was like, oh, we should go here, da 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 da, so and so, and we both mutually or
You did mutually agree when you said
No.
yes to the
No,
I mean,
date.
ask me on a date, don't pay
I
for
do
it.
agree. Whoever asked the person to go on a date should pay.
Should
I
pay
do
for
agree
it.
with that. The person who asked. Granted, women need to ask some more.
I get what
I'm
you're
just saying, like, if you would have do,
I took you on a lunch date last week.
That was like the first in like 10 years. Let's not do that. But what I'm saying is,
Don't lie to these people.
let's get
Don't
back
lie
to
to these
Valentine's Day. So what would be a dream date?
A dream date? I want to go on a picnic. I've
That's the
never
dream
been
date?
on a picnic. Yes,
Going on
I want a
picnic
picnic.
tomorrow.
I want to go on a picnic. Yes, the beautiful sounds.
We gonna play that in the back.
We're going to play that in the
I'm gonna get one of them
background.
James from like the Dollar Tree. Hit that. We in there.
But a
Yeah.
picnic is a dream date for me.
You ever been on a date from hell? You ever been on?
Not
yeah.
with bologna and cheese, though.
I've been
Oh,
on
I'm definitely doing bologna.
an extreme date from hell. Let me explain you how this day went. So we get there, you know, the food, Cheesecake Factory, the food and everything was amazing and everything, you know. And at the time, you know, I ain't had no car, you know, sitting inside best friend ride shit. I was a scrub at the time. It's all right. But so she drove, but she ain't tell me that the tags was expired in the mouth. So we smoking. We done went miles.
And got pulled over.
Pulled over. I'm talking about it was to the point where it was no telling the officer, like it wasn't no pretending that I didn't have it. It wasn't nothing. As soon as that window went down, smoke came out that motherfucker. It was a chimney, and I'm just looking at the officer like, yes, I'm high. The weed was amazing. Now you know something that pissed me off more about that date than anything? Forget her. I wasn't even mad at her. When they seen it take my shit, I had just got, and it was good. That shit had a man hurt. I had an attitude all the way home. All the way home. I ain't even want to talk. So you ain't tell me this shit the whole way here? That's what I made, because we made it all the way there. No police, no problem. It had to be after I was in that bitch gassed out.
I don't think I ever had a diva man. Well, I have. Yeah, we're going to keep that quiet for now. But we're going to go to a break.
No, I don't get a dream date.
What's your dream date?
Oh, you want to tell me your dream date?
I don't get to have no dream date out this
before
month.
before we get to the king's dream. But yeah,
Yeah. Honestly, for a dream date, I
Let me
kind
tell
of
you-
want to do a little junk at a waterfall.
I fast waterfall.
Just chilling on the waterfall, talking, smoking, eating some good food, just chilling.
I got a dream date. I would say that. On top of like the Cheyenne Mountains and shit. At night though, the stars and shit. Yeah. Being that I've seen it a couple times, I'm like, yeah, that'd be dope as fuck. I mean, yeah, that'd be dope. But on that note, we're gonna get to my joint, A King's Dream, and then when we come back, we're gonna really get into depth about love. Break it down on all. Back. Yeah. King. Sit. Now, on the topic of love, you said something earlier. Let me pull it up. You broke it down to things that can break it. I think you said it was pride, lust, addictive behavior, possessive behavior, and materialism.
Yep.
Speak on that a little bit.
So what I mean by those are things that can like fuck up, and actually those are the things that can people actually make as foundations for their relationship sometimes that fuck it up before it even start. Because if you get with somebody for material reasons, like just for that purpose, you'll never be able to find like true happiness and love with that. Because you're only there for tangible things, and at some point those tangible things can fuck up.
Right.
Because, like, let's say, you get with a girl and she love you for your money. And you get injured at fucking work and you can't work there no more. So you ain't making that bread like you would. You're on a fixed income now. She ain't going to be there. She gone.
Because she was
Why?
only there for.
Tangible things.
Right.
She wanted to hold that.
Right.
And when it comes to shit like pride, we all know pride can fuck up a relationship.
Quick.
Yeah, that's the
Anything.
number one thing right there.
That's the
About-
thing that'll make a person not apologize. It'll make a person not.
Shit, didn't get
speak
niggas
up.
killed.
Yeah. Pride
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
So in a relationship, that's real damaging.
And then when you got somebody who's prideful and somebody who's just not willing to participate in anything that goes against that, that shit
Right.
will never work. Shit, I've been guilty of prideful and being prideful.
Shit,
in
everybody-
Taking
Everybody's
accountability.
Accountability is a motherfucker.
That's a motherfucker.
like we
That's
said
the thing.
before, you got to be accountable with your motherfucking self.
Yep.
Yeah, because once you start doing that, you can change yourself.
And you can see things clear.
Yep.
Because you'll see like, okay, I was only getting that behavior from them because I did this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to see that shit first. 'Cause
Oh,
if not,
another thing
Lord.
is nobody want to teach their partner how to love them no more.
Mm,
Which is a thing. Like, you can't just expect somebody to know how to love you the way you need to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
That's just with anything. Like, that's just like people complaining and say, "Oh, this person don't fuck right." Teach them.
yeah.
Because
Let
this
'em
thing,
know
it's
how you
a
need to
whole
fuck.
many different positions that can get a bitch wet, and it's something that another bitch won't fuck with,
Mm-hmm.
won't do nothing for.
He hitting you with his old girl favorite joints. You don't really like those,
Right.
though.
But you're not
Yeah.
saying nothing, and you like, oh, he can't fuck me right, he can't fuck me down. You go and cheat, and the crazy thing is, if you would have just
Said it.
spoke,
Right. Just open up to him and like, look.
You might got a person that's more verbal or some shit like that. So they want to hear you say the love things when you're probably the person that just want to show them by buying them this or taking them here, but they want to hear the words.
yeah.
Know what I mean?
And
So
then you
gotta
get
know.
mad when they bring it up, like, you say, well, I'm showing you that. And they say, no, sometimes verbal ain't nothing wrong with it. Sometimes it's nothing wrong with just giving your partner what they want or what they feel like they need at that time. Reinsurance, anything. Because sometimes you never know what the fuck happened. She might have fucking had a dream that you cheated on or some shit. Fucked her whole day up. Men don't really get like that,
Yeah,
but
we don't care what it
Yeah.
women, they really be feeling like they say, damn, her psyche fucked up for the rest of the day.
Take
That's
that
a
shit
woman's
serious.
intuition.
Yeah,
I
take
had
that.
it in my dream. He was fucking.
So, like, I'm not saying like girl just straight up snapping on you, but if you know she just needs some reassurance that day because now that she done fucked up her self-esteem type deal, give it to her.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like, well, I ain't cheat on you. It's just fucking dreams.
Yeah, she just
What's
want to
the
be
need?
held real quick, called beautiful that day, with let her know that you still the one I look at.
Yeah, shit. Just take her out to dinner that night. Fuck it. And if
Yeah.
you can't go get some Chick-fil-A, I guarantee she'll still be fucking happy.
Yeah, some
Just
type
to-
of food.
Yeah, just food,
Food to do it good.
reassurance.
Definitely do it.
Women love food.
They love food.
They love that
Definitely
shit.
free food.
Oh yeah.
Free the best time.
But
That
that's
shit
why
tastes
that's
the
why
best when it's free.
that's why niggas be like half now because niggas be like shit. You ain't gonna just come up off the food with me, bitch. Hoes do that shit. They be like, I'm hungry tonight.
Even though I feel like I was saying earlier, like Valentine's Day should be a little bit more about the dude too. I don't think we really care about gifts
No.
at all. Like we simple as fuck. Like it can be like you knew that I'm a writer or something, and you just got me to another pen. That's cool.
A nigga
I
realize
mean,
a nigga
like-
just want to feel appreciated.
Appreciate it. That's it.
So it's Valentine's Day. This is what I want to ask about. Is it all about relationship or could it be about family? Because love is love. Regardless if
well-
it's coming from the partner or because I seen a quote that said, make sure you buy your kids Valentine's gifts too because they love you. They should have your heart more than anybody.
I think there's a person that's trying to get some motherfucking money. Now I do think dudes buy the girls in their life gifts, whether it's their wife or their kids. But I do feel like there's just people trying to get money because even though Valentine's Day is for money, we all get it. But the premise of Valentine's Day was Cupid throwing the dart at two people.
At a couple.
Now I mean,
love,
of course,
like,
I love my child.
intimacy
Like,
love.
yeah, intimate love. Now, if you want to buy your kids something cool, but
They
it
already
ain't
got
what it's
holidays.
about.
They had Christmas.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I said.
they
They got
little
their
crush
holiday.
gave them their fucking heart candy in class.
Nasty
I mean-
ass shit.
The little chalk candy.
Man, you talking about the little motherfucking
That's exactly what they look like.
love. I used to hate that shit, bro. I said, what the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, I used to fuck them.
Yeah,
doors
they
up.
kind of taste
I
like
used to
sweet
fuck
tarts
them
on
up.
the low.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like sweet tarts that much. That shit tastes like a pill. Fuck that.
I love it.
See, this shit a fucking
I wish I had something right now.
That shit tastes like a sugary ibuprofen. I ain't taking shit.
God damn. God damn. If you had a choice to be like, this girl is unlimited cash, unlimited. Cash is not an option. She take you anywhere in the world. Where would you go? Just for Valentine's Day.
Dubai.
Dubai, that's dope.
That's where I would like to go. Dubai.
That's dope.
One of the richest cities. It's beautiful out there. Just their buildings and their landscape look different than our buildings out here.
Now, my thing is, once you get to Dubai, it's still gonna be about her because we can't help it as men.
Hey, but
We
you
gotta
know
try
what?
to make the best experience
being
for her.
But me just being there too, I'm gonna be having just as much fun as she
Yeah.
having. Because
But
I'm
we gonna
there.
try to make it
You feel
good
what I'm
for her,
saying?
'cause,
Yeah, it's gonna be
you know
about
what I
her
mean?
too, but I'm gonna be having fun too.
Oh hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here's the thing,
So-
as long as y'all having fun together, that's really all.
That's
really
all that matters.
matters,
That's all
yeah.
that fucking matters.
It's just
Right.
when a lot of times relationships now be that motherfucker like, what are you here for on this trip?
I'm gonna tell you about a trip that I did that I had a ball on, but in the moment regretted because I decided let's go to the mountains and we're gonna go through these beautiful terrains, see some motherfucking waterfalls and all this other stuff, which we did and it was nice. But my fat ass shouldn't have been hiking up this motherfucking mountain. I thought this bitch like cuz. I thought this in my head this was a better experience. I'm out this bitch tired than a
You
motherfucker.
regretted that shit when he got
What?
to the top.
Got to the top like we got to go back.
No,
Down this motherfucker.
I would have to sit at the top for a minute before I went back down that joint.
Oh, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But still a dope ass.
I know it was
because
nice,
It's
though.
all about making their experiences, the things they get to see.
Memories.
Memories. Yeah, that's what it's about. Because that's all we leave here.
memory. Yeah,
is
that's
memories.
all we have because this thing in a few years, nobody want to be like, I never did shit.
Right.
I worked.
Oh, I wish I did this.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
want to say, that's why shit, I got my bucket list of shit I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what up, Chris?
Japan. Somebody said they want to go to Japan. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be dope.
Definitely. I love their food too. I like trying some new
Oh,
stuff.
you already
out
know I
here.
already want to go there for the anime. I be watching that shit like a mother.
I know that'd be tight too.
Being in
Man,
Japan,
I ain't
watching
even into the
Japan.
anime, but to
Yeah.
go out there and see it, I
See
know
it.
it's
Man,
like
they got a
I know
motherfucking, they got like a statue. I'm talking about Statue of Liberty status of one of my favorite anime out there. I want to go see that bitch.
The crazy
Oh,
thing is,
man.
when you ask an anime person, do they watch cartoons, they get mad. I'm like, you do know that word just means cartoon, right?
It's just a different form. Like, they take that
He's like, I don't
shit.
watch no damn
I
cartoon.
think it. Yeah,
It's a whole
it
different
was
form.
no, it was a derogatory thing.
Because it was the way they said it.
Yeah, it was more people. Most people said cartoon. They just said like, "Oh, you just getting all that impression of a cartoon." It was more derogatory
is.
things. No, but
It is.
it's one of those things.
So
It's just like it'd be like people saying like it's just football.
Anime
but,
is more adult. More adult cartoon.
Some of them.
No, yeah, some
So-
of them. Some of them is porn.
Yeah, I know.
Some of
So
them.
Yeah.
well, let's get back to this. What we was on love, right? So we said lust, we said pride, addictive behavior.
Ooh, that's a big one. Addictive behavior. Sometimes those people who kind of they can't live without their partner. Like their partner can't breathe. This motherfucker go in the other room and they just having a fucking fit.
I think that comes with knowing who the fuck you're with.
That's like possessive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the next one, possessive.
Over-possessive,
Possessive is
yeah.
a little different though. But I think that addictive behavior, you got to know who the fuck you with. And that's when I believe y'all should date first.
Yeah.
Because when you first met them, everybody was on their best behavior. They didn't want to fart in front of you and shit like that. Like everybody, they was just doing that puppy love shit. Now when you get to dating they get comfortable. So they start letting a little bit more of their self out.
I think we need to, I know it's hard not to do, but I think we need to kind of quit on that puppy love shit. It gives a false sense of who you are.
Can't help it.
I know we can't help
Yeah,
it,
you
but
can't
I
help
said,
that beginning stage.
Yeah.
but people gotta start being a little bit more upfront with their
Yeah.
partner on who they with. Like even if you're gonna be like the
I
cutesy
agree with
stage,
that
that's cool.
100.
But y'all need to start being more honest because, like I said, if you dating somebody, or y'all just going on a few dates and here and there, and you already seeing shit that just a pet peeve of yours. You let the shit go, you let the shit go, let the shit go. Let's go 5 years down the line. Now you fussing this motherfucker out for that same pet peeve that you
Yeah.
laughed and said
And
was
I
cute.
agree with that
Said
too.
it was
Keep it
cute,
real
yeah.
from the
Keep it real
fucking
from the
jump,
jump.
and it can save a lot
But
of relationships.
but on that, do you think that things that used to be cute can grow into pet peeves?
No.
Because I believe so.
I believe it was only cute because you was in those stages. It's a lot of things people tolerate when they're in that lovey-dovey stage. It's a lot of things that people tolerate when they're in those stages because you just like, I like this person, and everything they do to you comes enamored. That's why they say that blinded by love shit.
Right, you
You
gonna
can
accept
have
everything they
there's
do
a
because you
female
really
out
like
there
them.
right now that's with a dude, they in their puppy love stage, and let's say he's a rapper. She loves the fuck out that he's a rapper. Now I mean, and it's
Does
cute,
he love the fact that
and
he's a rapper, or does
that
she love
he's-
the fact that
no,
he's following his dream?
That he's following his dream. Now let's just say 20 years go down the line, he's still doing it, trying to follow that dream. She ain't give a fuck no more. It's like
Yeah.
you didn't make it, you're not successful. Go
Right.
get a fucking job.
Right.
Yep, you true. That is true. But that's
Yeah.
that's one of those things where you grow together, you grow apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can't make that person stop what they're passionate about.
Yeah,
You
that's-
just don't like it no more. Yeah.
That's another thing with relationships. A lot of people, the boundaries of the relationships is key. Is what people don't set boundaries, people don't have them, or people put too many. But the thing about it is, a relationship is basically what you two individuals set up to be y'all working method to stay together.
Right.
Whatever method y'all come up
Whatever
with,
works for
don't let
y'all.
no outside influence fuck it up. But whatever works within y'all, and sometimes when you grow, those boundaries aren't within your means anymore, and that can kind of fuck up the set y'all have. And if somebody is not, if you up here and that same person is still kind of back here, it might not work. Now let's not say that one day it can't catch back up because you never know. You can work on anything.
Right.
Right. That's a fact.
Facts.
Fact. And the problem that's in a lot of relationships is that people don't work on shit.
No.
They're quick to see what's on social media, what's on TV, and say that's not what
Give up
they
so
do in
goddamn
their
quick.
relationships. So I'm not gonna tolerate it in mine. That shit is not real. Somebody wrote that script and it's not. But people keep basing their relationship off of false shit.
Social media.
And
I
also,
mean,
if
throwing away
somebody
good
is
shit.
upfront with you of shit that they not gonna fuck with during a relationship, you shouldn't try to make them.
Yeah, it forced them to right.
What you saying?
Right.
Like you shouldn't try to make them. Like I seen one
Right.
joint where like, let's go to this like OnlyFans joint. The dude said he won't comfortable with it. He said, I'm not comfortable with it. And then I seen everybody jumping down his throat like, well, you can't force her to do so and so. And so he wasn't trying to force her to do anything. He said
yeah.
he was not comfortable with being with somebody who
Yeah.
has an OnlyFans. And he has every right to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
He
his boundary.
Right.
Nowadays, they'll say he's controlling. No, he's just saying he's leaving.
That's it. Yeah.
He's not
He's just
saying that
drawing
she got to stop.
exactly. He's
That's
just drawing a
his
line of respect.
line of what
Right.
he
What
won't
up, dude? Just
tolerate.
stepped in the
That's the
building.
same thing with a female. If females say that, hey, I'm not fucking in the first 90 days. It's
Right.
up to the dude
Gotta
to be
respect
like,
it.
It's up to the dude.
dude,
Gotta respect
it's
that
up to
shit.
dude
That's
to be
her
like,
body.
I'm gonna stay with her.
No,
with
okay,
these-
you have to respect it. You don't have to stay.
You don't
now,
have
There
to.
has to be a dude that's good with himself. Like, cool, I love you, and boom, 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 we gonna do this. But if the dude didn't say that's not for me, don't
Yeah, 'cause
call
he-
him a fuck nigga.
There you have it.
No, he just
He don't
chose
have to
not
wait.
90
Yeah.
days.
He
for
right.
pussy.
He don't have to
That's
wait. He don't
it.
have to wait.
I'm about to say nobody has to fall into a line that you say. You have to find somebody that y'all lines don't cross.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And
Yeah,
sometimes
definitely
it might cross a little bit at the top. Side, you can fix that.
Mhm.
But if your lines cross too much and you know for a fact that y'all gonna bump heads, there's no need to continue. Because it's gonna fuck you up in the long run regardless.
When you decide to go move forward with that person, and that means you have made the choice to say that, yo, I was raised one way, this person was raised another way, but we're gonna try to build one thing. Now we're gonna be going through here, eliminating some of the things I got, eliminating some of the things they
You
got,
got-
you gaining something they got. Because if you just say, no, I was raised like this, I was raised like this, oh man. Because people love to see a part of them in growth. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna take some things from them, you're gonna take some things. If they don't get to see their self, oh man.
It's gonna be chaos.
It's gonna be chaos. Because now
Right.
you're gonna raise kids, they're not gonna see their reflection in. Now I mean they're gonna walk through every day in life, they're not gonna see themselves from both sides. It's gonna be hard to live with.
Yeah,
You
because
know
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
lose yourself in a person. Because if a person never really, if you never add to a person, that person never really adds with you. You're just always gonna be just two motherfuckers.
Right.
Yeah. Existing roommates.
Yeah,
Existing. Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's ugly though. It's an ugly game because you're no longer just fighting for your relationship. You're gonna be fighting for your relationship, what their friends say a relationship is, what the media say is social, what it is, what other people online are like. You have to fight against so much. And then nowadays, dudes used to have to worry about other dudes. Now you got to worry about a homegirls fucking her too. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's,
or
it's
you
all
or you hisha him
a whole
friend.
bunch of
Yeah,
confusion.
hoo ha.
You hisha him friend.
Yeah, his shit.
The history of him friend. Where the hell you come up from? I ain't never,
Yo, his shit.
ain't never heard of shit like that.
Me personally, though, when it comes to stuff like that, I just look at it as a man. I mean, he's around with women, he still can fuck her. Like, he may look like y'all may say that's a woman, but that's a man.
You talking about the TM
Yeah. What you
TM.
trans man? I was just
trans man? Oh, that's what they call him now.
no. I just made that up.
You never know. That's the thing. You don't want to get canceled.
They
for
might
some
be a
dumb
they.
shit. I mean, they might be a they. Yeah, because someone go by they, them.
They, them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nigga, you a he, sir. Yes, sir. Stop playing with me.
It's fucked up that I can sit here and joke about myself being fat, black. We can talk about white people, black people, and all this shit. You say some shit about that, it's a done deal.
As we give fuck.
As if we give a flying fuck.
No,
And
that's if
And
he
do,
give
and
fuck.
do you know? And then this the crazy thing to get on that topic. You got the trans man, and then you got the regular gay man. So it's different types.
But no, but see, the
The
gay
one-
thing, I look, I
It's,
put it like
it's
this.
the trans men that's pressing the issue. That's
But
the
being
ones that
gay-
want to be called women and want to feel like
but
women.
but
and,
that's
yeah,
to
yeah,
me
yeah.
just the gay dude thing. Okay, I look at it like, okay, he knows he's a man. At least he knows he's a man. He just so
Exactly.
happens to like a man.
Exactly.
So that's a sexual preference. He's not delusional to the point where he thinks he's a man. I mean, a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just so happens to like to fuck a guy. I think it's weird, but that's his sexual preference.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this person looking in the mirror saying, "That's not me." That's a little weird.
My name
because
is
the
Bob.
mirror said that's you.
Yeah, that's like I said. I can't.
I don't know
go
how
out
we
there
got
and
here
say
off of
I'm
Valentine's
a
Day, but we did it.
35-year-old white man.
we did.
I can't say I'm a 35-year-old white man.
They said spread love, not hate.
Yeah,
Spread knowledge.
it is knowledge though.
Wisdom.
It seemed like it's hate speech, but it's not.
It's
not.
because opinion, fact have become one thing and they not.
It is not.
And
It's
a fact
not.
always become you bashing me.
Yeah,
How am I bashing you? Because I'm speaking.
because people don't like
facts.
the mirror. People don't like the face.
That's the thing. Facts. People like to be able to have an opposition, but there is no opposition to facts. It's
Right.
either a
I agree.
lie or it's a fact.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
You have your feelings about that fact.
Yeah,
but it
but
doesn't change.
Mhm.
That goes back to like if we going back to Valentine's Day when it comes to women. Sometimes I say this a lot. Sometimes women get this thing in their head that just because it made me mad, I'm right. That's not true.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's just not true in the real world. Like you can be mad at it, But that doesn't mean
That it was wrong.
that you. Know what I mean, you just so happen to got pissed.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Know what I mean, but I think where things go awry, and instead of us just explaining that, is men we have a
We're straightforward.
we're straightforward. We have
We're
a
too
short
straightforward.
leash for
And
ignorance.
we'll explain it, and it'll bother the hell out of us
Yeah.
when it's just like, so dog, I'm explaining it in the most simplest way forward.
And then that's when we can't control. Like we have to learn to get temper because we speak so. This is what it is.
Aggressive, like-
yeah. So now once we say that's what it is, now you try to find an imaginary way to say it. We don't know how.
Man, I
So
seen
you
a
get
preacher
flustered.
say that shit the best way. He said, men talking straight lies and women talking circles.
Speaking of preacher, y'all see how they doing your man TD Jakes right now?
Nah, I ain't seen
What
that.
Because
happened
he was saying what we just said, that our women are becoming aggressive. Y'all getting liked for the things that y'all putting out to the world and not for being in relationships and being soulmates. And he's talking about just like this. But now they're trying to cancel TD Jakes. I'm like, nah, I don't love the man when he was talking about it. Nah, he's talking the right shit. He's finally seeing that, it's splitting up the family. If
Because they
y'all-
don't preach love no more. Nobody's preaching love. Everybody's preaching fuck the other person over.
It is. Men don't like women. I'm starting to think all the rappers gay.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that hoe, fuck that bitch. I'm like, damn, you don't like none of them?
None of
Y'all
them.
niggas is
Nothing
weird.
nice to say.
What
Like
type
you
of
wake
shit
up banging it.
That's that motherfucking homies over hoes shit fucking up the game.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn.
I
that's,
agree with that shit
that's
because I see that shit too a lot.
That's some weird shit.
It is. Like, just think about it. That's why I don't listen to that shit no more. Like, somebody can be around me playing some shit that if it's down in our people, I don't want to hear it. Just
It's
my
weird.
energy is
It
not
is.
feeling it. Like,
I don't like that shit either.
I'm
like,
grown now. Like, the younger me would have been like, yeah, like, now that I'm old and I know what it mean, I'm like, I don't want
Shit,
it.
I ain't that motherfucking young no more, but I don't want to hear that shit because it's just like,
Right.
damn, it's like,
Right,
why are we only negative?
Why are we
Right.
only negative?
right.
Only negative, and like that's why I say that shit is going over into like the love factor because we only see negative shit. Women are like, no, I just want the dick and the money. And dudes just like, I just want to fuck this bitch and peel the fuck off. Like we ain't raising shit right. We ain't raising shit right. The kids just looking at both like, all right, I'm gonna continue this. It's gonna get worse
Yeah.
and worse
And that's
and
who,
worse.
That's who reaps the benefit. I mean, that's who doesn't get the benefits. It's the kids. Now, I mean, it's on them. I mean, we put it on them. I mean, then once they get to of age, we blame them. You should be doing this, and you ain't show them none of that shit.
Cause
You ain't
motherfuckers,
show them none of that.
motherfuckers will really sit there in front of the younger generation and say the ignorant shit. Women will sit in front of the younger ladies and be like, niggas ain't shit. Thinking that shit is not taking the
And
whole.
I'd have seen
Can you imagine
that.
a young man being raised by a single mother and he hearing niggas ain't shit all the time? She got her friends over there, her gay friends over there,
I'd have seen it.
and all they
I'd
keep
have
saying
seen
niggas
this
ain't
shit.
shit. He gonna feel like he ain't shit.
I'd have seen
and now
this
he's
shit.
gonna try to mimic what they saying is shit, which is your ass. Now you say, "Oh, my son is gay." What you think? You told him being him is not
Either
right.
that or he gonna revolt and be every piece of ain't shit that you fucking explain.
Yeah, yeah.
He gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
every
right.
piece because he's like, well, shit, my mama already see me as I ain't shit. Might as well be it.
Then the father missing in the picture.
Yep.
You got a house full of females. You got a couple of gay dudes in there.
We're gonna save that one because I want to get to
Right.
that about how does the family, like, does a man and a female being in the household really mean something, or is that just something we say? But we're gonna save that one. But when it back to this, like, what was the last one? What did we get to? We said addictive. We said lust. We said pride. Kind of got to possession a little bit. Materialism.
Yes, materialism. Motherfuckers who date homeless sexuals.
Homeless sexual. Somebody
Yes.
that just staying.
Somebody just need to fuck to get a place.
Fuck to get a place. A homeless sexual.
Hashtag.
Homeless sexual.
They realize there's people out there like that. Ones that want just free meals, want things, want status. They're materialistic.
Now that you put a
people.
word on that, I think I've did that in my lifetime before. Not gonna lie. Just
I
being
know a
real.
few
I mean, I
dudes
was
like
young
that.
as fuck, but I,
I know a
have
few.
did that.
I know a few.
Know
Got
what
the
I
big
mean?
ass girl.
Going
that-
through some
you
shit
know,
at the crib.
Are you
know
talking
what I mean?
about? Are you talking about
Got
the
to
type
stay
of-
to
got
get
the black
the
dude,
hunchback?
the big white girl with the
yeah,
4 kids.
people said no. I ain't never did no shit like that.
Yeah, I see a lot of that shit.
ain't never
The
had the
homeless.
fat hunchback or nothing.
Go back to what he was talking about. That man ain't there because he love that woman. He there because he
No.
needs somewhere to stay.
You need somewhere to stay.
That's just being honest.
And
some teenager shit,
let's
though.
be real. Let's be real. A lot of females like talk about niggas who do that shit, but y'all know fucking different if you want niggas to pay your bills just because y'all fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't no different.
Yeah, because we was gonna fuck somebody regardless.
Yeah,
What
you-
makes you think that comes with paying dick?
But ain't that selling pussy?
Yeah, that's all it is.
prostitution.
That's prostitution.
Pure prostitution.
You pay this,
And
girl,
it's
I give
porn if
some
you put a
pussy.
camera in front of it.
Wow, you definitely right. Definitely right about that. Pornhub,
That's a fact.
where all the cheap videos go at.
What Pornhub?
Pornhub.
So
Hey,
everybody
that,
knows
did, hey, that did sound like one of the beats when it first come
That
on.
is
Yeah,
the Pornhub
that's
right
the
there.
stuff right there. Everybody know that
Everybody-
motherfucker.
That means lotion in hand,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. No, okay.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
No,
You know,
he
that's
said
another
you just
problem.
use the shea bottle.
That's
At
another
least you gonna
problem. though.
smell good.
A lot of motherfuckers will go cheat real quick. Go
What
cheat
you
real
mean,
quick.
though?
Like off some fucking slight shit. Off some small ass lust. Like, granted, I can't say nobody else's mentality, but somebody will go fuck up their whole relationship over a small ass argument and a small inconvenience for that day when they gonna be happy tomorrow. They go fuck that shit up.
But
Yeah.
let's not answer that. Save that. We're gonna start back with that. We're gonna get into Will Sorrell hustle. We're gonna make that because we need more time. That's a bigger topic. We're gonna get into hustle about my homeboy Will Sorrell, man. Check him out on their platform.
It ain't that deep. It ain't going nowhere. Coochie gonna be the same. It's gonna be there. Go
Now-
get you a pocket pussy.
Now,
You need a
it's
new
gonna
one.
sound weird coming from a married man, but I'm under the impression that it's gonna happen, and it's time for people to just realize that it's gonna happen.
No, it's not.
And yes, it
It's
is.
self control.
It's not.
It is.
I mean, yes, it is.
What's gonna
self-control.
happen, though?
It is cheating. It is
It's
called
self-control.
self-control, but the numbers don't add up. If every man just got one woman and stop, it's gonna be some lonely bitches out there.
Let them be lonely.
That's not fair. It's not gonna happen.
What you mean?
They're gonna continue to come at your women. Now we're only here to make the population grow and then die.
You're supposed to spread love on this podcast.
Now, I mean, we are
Yeah,
spreading love.
he just turned into a whole nother.
But I'm telling you, I have to be honest.
But here's the thing. It's always gonna be dudes out there who ain't really into if you not really into the whole relationship thing. That's one thing.
Now, are you saying that man can't love two people?
I ain't saying he can't love two people, but it's
So,
one thing to
You can love multiple people.
So say if he got this family over here, he don't touch her, he pay for everything, the kids love him, he make every game, he goes to every I don't know, fishing, whatever the fuck, some swimming shit. I don't know. Now,
you describing
he
every
don't miss-
grandpappy from the 50s.
He don't miss anything. Now over here,
He got another family.
he got enough. He ain't missed shit either. Who really missed out?
Mm-hmm.
What made the day so worse other than the day she finds out that he did it for both of them?
It's the
But
boundary.
y'all didn't miss anything.
It's the boundary principles.
Y'all both was happy.
It's the boundaries.
So what made him just a worse guy now that you
You
found
broke
out?
the boundary. That'd be
I
just
look at it like
that's
both
just
y'all should
like-
smile.
Okay, how about this? So if
I would
you-
say that's a great man
All right,
because
so
damn,
if
he
you have
should be tired.
So if you have a woman that do everything that you need to be done, but she opened up.
Ain't nobody said that.
OnlyFans. Exactly.
I'm about to say that. What I'm saying, the only reason I say that
Realistically.
because men don't really go off of. We can say love. We can say that all day. I believe we can talk about love all day long. We go off of feeling appreciated, stuff like
Right,
that,
I agree
things
with
like
that.
that. Now,
I agree with that.
us going to another woman has nothing to do with I'm gonna give this other lady a little bit more or less emotions from me. Nah, I'm gonna love her the same. I'm gonna talk to her the same.
That's the
that,
problem.
That takes away. We don't. But I believe realistically, as putting a womanly thought onto a man, we can't think like that in a million years. We don't just look at you and be like, oh, once that female gave herself away to another man, she kind of has feelings for him a little bit. A man can literally go do that to another girl and not give a flying fuck.
Hey,
Like,
Agree.
and not care whatsoever. Not saying that he should, but the realization of what we are as a being, that is what it is.
Because
No, it
females
comes to
catch feelings
self-control.
quicker than men do.
that is
Yeah.
that is a fact, but it all comes down to self control. We can't say it can't be. It
I'm not
can.
saying that it can't. I know for a fact that it can, but I'm saying the realization is it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's gonna happen in life because shit happens. But
Human nature.
at the end of the day, you can't be like, hey, that's just my human nature.
It is though.
Hey, it's a lot of shit that's human nature. We can get mad and kill a motherfucker because we mad.
But a human nature is not to kill a person.
It is.
A human nature, is to, you can be pushed into that point. But human nature is, for a man, is we talk to motherfuckers. And we can't help that us talking to motherfuckers attracts other people. We can't help that.
Hey, that's just life. But we all know that there's boundaries to the relationship shit.
Yeah, now
you can't control that.
Now, do I believe that a man should be with one person, even though it sounds like I'm over talking things? I just see the comment says, see it and see what happens. But at the same time, let's just be real. It's like, I don't think that a man should be, I don't think he did too much harm. If he pleased two families and no one knew about it, I mean, she was totally happy. Went to all the trips, all of this and that, flying here and there, Facebook photos, this and that. The kids is happy as fuck. And they were too. What did he really do wrong other than y'all not knowing that both of y'all was happy?
It's the boundary. That's
the
it.
boundary and
you
the fact
fucked up the boundary.
Right.
That's it. That boundary was set.
That sound like some emotional shit. Now my feelings is hurt. No, you was happy yesterday.
No, that's
we
because
went on everything
Because she didn't
together.
know. They didn't know. That person didn't know.
Once you put a relationship.
Okay, so does it make the trip not less special?
Yeah.
Did it make them days
Yeah, because
less
he was
special?
only supposed to do that with them.
That's some emotional shit.
That's how they look
so
at
if your
the
girl
fact
get,
you're supposed to do it with
so if your
them,
girl got you a
nobody
vacation
else.
to the place that you wanted to go all this time, so yeah, you go ahead and take a boys trip, but then you come back, she's sucking dick in the corner. Is not.
But you're saying
your feelings is gonna be fucked up.
That's what you seeing it. She didn't know. I'm saying if a dude is doing it and they do not know.
Yeah, if she doing it, you don't know. You'll be happy the
To
same
me, I'm
too.
like, shit. He made
Look.
Okay, put it like this. Let's put it like this. Then let's break it down like this. Let's just say if I had kids right now, and I get with someone else, and I have kids with them. Now, should that new family say we're gonna be selfish, and he can only be my father to us now? Or should he be able to be allowed to be in that house as well? Because both of these families need a man.
There's no boundaries.
That sounds selfish to me. Like, no, we got him now. He can't come over here and be the family no more.
Of
yes,
the relationship are different than the boundaries
They need to see
of
mama and daddy
children's.
just like they need to see mama and daddy.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
So is this?
We was just talking about
So
that.
is this the baby mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
sound like a grandfather
Check
You
story.
can do that.
You talk, yeah. If we just talking baby mama, like yeah.
Nah,
But you
for
say
real,
I
like
sound
that.
like granddad, but granddad and grandma's relationship lasts longer. They had way more healthier kids. They did way more in
Nah,
business wise.
it lasted long because she couldn't do shit. She couldn't do a goddamn thing about it.
But business and family was bigger and greater then
It
than
was
what it is now.
bigger and greater than because we were more together. But now
Right.
That kept us together 'cause we
it
kept
did
our
not.
emotions
It
the fuck out of
divide- No,
place.
it divided once it became a he versus she thing.
No, it divided
That's when
once they start bringing their feelings in and say he hurt me by dealing with her. No, you got mad because he was dealing with her, but y'all both was happy.
No, buddy.
That just is what
No,
it is.
motherfuckers kept that same shit because you got to think if motherfuckers couldn't even go out and get a bank account or a fucking job, of course they gonna stay in that
No.
relationship regardless.
But then you take it too far back because she could at a certain point.
When?
At a certain point, she could because you had certain grandmothers that was nurses and this and that. What I'm saying is what that man did in another household to show his kids and his family that I'm still here and show them that I'm still here. He didn't harm nobody
Yes,
other
he-
than your feelings.
other than his feelings, but at the
So
end of the
what?
day-
So am I supposed to say these new kids over here can
But
only
at the end
have
of the
me
day,
and this
you
family
can't
can't
tell
because I'm gonna
nobody
hurt one
how
person's
to
feelings?
feel.
Yes, but
I
they
see
have the
where you're
choice to
going at.
leave.
Yeah, that's
no,
the
they don't
thing.
have the choice to leave. I give you that.
I see where you
They
going.
have
They
the
have
choice
the
to
choice
leave.
to
But I
leave.
think he has the choice to make to say, I'm gonna give both of these families what people say they lack.
Yeah, but the
Which
thing
is a
about
family.
it is if you choose to go that route, you got to deal with what comes after.
Yeah, now, but I just don't think I think it should be a thing where she has the right to leave. I think
Now,
that
if you
should
want to be a
choice.
Mormon or a Muslim, then you can go that route.
So it has to have a religious stamp.
No,
on
it has to have a set up to the point where you have to make that known in the beginning. That's one of those things in the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
It
yeah.
has
Go back
to
to what
be.
you were saying at first.
It
I'm with
has to be made
That go
at the
back.
beginning. You can't. If one person decides
bad.
that. Oh, if one person decides that on their own, that's what it fuck up.
Now that part I agree with. Now I mean, if y'all set them boundaries at the beginning and you say whoop de whoop, I think that it should be respectable. And you should not let outside ears come in and say, girl, you shouldn't let,
Yeah.
or boy, you shouldn't let. No, this is y'all agreement. Know what I mean? Because I look at it like, man, y'all continue to have these babies while dudes by don't being with them and then say niggas ain't shit. Let that motherfucker come around every day like a real dad would do. Just don't take him out the picture. Know what I
Don't
mean?
force him,
Now,
push
he's
him
going to
away,
have a
yeah.
family over here. You can be mad at his new chick all you want. He needs to be there, and he needs to be
Yes,
there.
indeed.
Y'all don't have to fuck. I get that part. But if you do, and they ain't missing shit, hey, man, who the fuck am I?
All I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna comment on nobody. If they're fine with that setup, that's cool. But you can't make a one-sided decision on one party. That's where the
No,
relationship.
I'm with
that's
that.
where the relationship
I'm with
fucks
that.
up. When you make a one-sided decision, and that's just with anything in a relationship, because that's just like right now, you and your girl both can want to go on vacation. But if she just go book a $50,000 trip tomorrow and ain't say shit to you, you'll be
Right.
pissed off like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm
yeah.
be pissed off, I'll be gone. It'd be simple as that.
So
come back from
you'll
the
hit me
trip.
when we get back.
Yeah, when you come back from your trip, ain't nobody gonna be in this motherfucker. I hope that you have more money.
Say, enjoy this shit.
Because it's over.
That's what I mean. Like, all a relationship is, it is basically a partnership. It is a partnership, and whatever boundaries y'all set and whatever boundaries y'all want to set in the future, it has to be talked about.
That's why I'm a firm believer of you do not need a piece of paper to say you're married.
No,
Fuck no.
because you ain't need one before. All you need to do is bring her daddy a goat.
It was just a word of mouth.
Jump the damn broom. You
Yeah,
good to
look,
go.
shit. Say, hey, look, I got a goat right here. Give me your daughter. Let her be my wife. Be straight. That's how that shit used to go.
He traded the wife for the door.
I got 4
Yeah,
cows. Let me get
yeah,
to
I
it.
got 4 cows because I'm rich over here, buddy. Got all the textiles and dye over this.
That's what I
motherfucker.
think the piece of paper just does is it make it a business agreement to the point where like now
Half.
Contract.
I think that's
That's what it is. A
unfair,
contract.
just like the Valentine's Day thing,
Mm-hmm.
because it leans more towards the women to say like the dude can. Let's just say if a guy was the breadwinner the entire time, and then something happens and he's no longer the breadwinner.
I don't think a lifestyle should fucking matter.
Like what? But it's still gonna go to the point where she's gonna get kids, she's gonna get the money, she's gonna get the house, maybe one of the cars, and leave him to start over by himself. Like wait,
And that's why I
wait a
said
minute.
that half shit need to go. Because I don't give a fuck. Like, granted, if we had made some money together as a couple, I feel like, yeah, cool. We split that money up if we made that together as a couple.
I think if it wasn't for the courts, people would get more than what they asked for in the court.
Yeah.
Because mutually, I liked you anyways. I was gonna do this. We had this dream anyways. I was gonna give you more. I was gonna take care of the kids anyways. I was gonna do all that. Now you got the court saying I gotta give you. Well, I'm gonna give you this, and this is what it is. You would have got more. I was gonna do more. I was doing it more every day, any fucking ways.
I ain't gonna lie. Depends.
I'm talking about if y'all got kids. Now if y'all just splitting
What you
up and
mean?
y'all like,
Say depends what you mean.
Depends on situation.
I think if a woman cheats on me, and let's just say we got two cars, one of them she drive, one of I drive. The woman cheats on me, and we got kids.
You had one of the cars.
She can have one of the cars because I'm just
It's
not
only
that
right. It's
evil
only
to be
right.
like now
It's
you're
only
gonna.
right.
Now, that way she can get from wherever she's staying at to where me and my kids staying at. Because I ain't leaving my shit. And I ain't gonna make my kids leave my shit.
And that's where the courts come in because she could have cheated and she would get that house and them kids.
Yep.
Because all they got to
With
do
that
is
new
say,
man.
I cheated
With
because
that new man.
he did X, Y, and Z. We don't get it because.
See, and now that's why sometimes I be understanding how motherfuckers lose their shit. Cause I could just imagine me working my ass off, building a life. I got this nice
I'm
ass
burning
crib
that
I
shit
built,
down,
and then
cuz.
all of a sudden you want to break
I'm
on me,
burning that
divorce.
shit
You
down,
take my
cuz.
shit and you bring another nigga in my shit.
Arson.
And then look, then I gotta pay you checks every month. Oh hell no!
I'm
So
burning
paying-
it down. You better
burning
find a
everything the
shelter
fuck
or something.
down.
I'm burning that shit to the ground.
I'm just gonna pick the kids
Oh,
up
yeah.
one weekend and say
I'ma left all that
let
shit
it
right there. That shit got to go to the
burn.
ground.
That's fucked up.
That's
it shouldn't be
hilarious.
like
I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna let you enjoy it. Yeah, you got it.
no.
Enjoy that shit.
We going to court every week and getting my shit.
I'm burning it down. I don't even want it.
But
Burn it down.
so you would say you want the house, she can get the car.
Yeah, this is mine. I ain't leaving my house.
Me either.
I'm not leaving my house. I'm sorry.
Because you can park anywhere.
Like, I don't care if we get a divorce and you said you ain't leaving either because your name on it. Go to another room, ho.
Your girl argues with you. You have this big extravagant event planned for Valentine's Day, right? She gets to arguing with you that night before, call you all types of foul shit. The next day, you go with your plans, it was all canceled.
It depends.
It was paid for.
That's why I said depends on the energy.
It depends. Like, because if we wake up that next day, you know, we cooking breakfast or we chilling like a motherfucker, I don't give a fuck no more. Because that's just me as a person.
That's what I say. Yeah.
Now, if we wake up the next day and you still got an attitude, I'll go do this big ass event by my damn self.
Right.
Sitting at the table.
Look, I'll take pictures and everything. Make sure she see him. I'm posting them on all the sites. I don't even take pictures like that.
Go ahead, man.
Said this could have been you, but you know you fucked up.
You canceling shit or you about feel the same way?
I'm the same way. Like if I wake up and it's a different energy the next morning, everything good, yeah, I'll do it. But if you fucked up the next morning, you still on that same shit, I'm going by myself.
Canceling.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you gotta go by yourself because it's already paid for.
Yeah, I'm going
Yes,
by
sir.
myself.
I'm
And
definitely
I'm
going.
gonna eat good. Said I already planned it
You
for two.
you could have had these steaks and potatoes.
Yeah,
Fucking right.
yeah. That's
I
a fact.
agree though.
That's a fact. Me, I'm more like I might still do it.
No.
Either way.
Even if she got an attitude,
Either
it's
way.
not gonna work. So y'all gonna be sitting at the table eating, and she gonna be in her phone, and
I
you gonna be in your phone.
don't got
and-
time to be trying to argue doing some shit I paid for.
Yeah,
That does suck.
yeah, it's gonna suck.
Cause then
Yeah, it
I'm
does
gonna be
It
bothered.
gotta go off. The energy gotta be right.
Because
the
this
whole
thing-
day gonna be fucked up.
When a man plans something for a female, his mind plans the whole day.
Yeah, whole day.
It plans for the reactions she give him. It plans for all that. So
Real shit.
imagine you got
Yup,
this whole thing
yup.
set up. You know, you got the flowers, rose petals lead to the room. She just
Yeah.
walking past
That
your
dumbass
shit.
look.
Look, just kicking the flowers out the way, pull the sheets off the bed,
nice
all
your little
ugly.
petals.
Yeah, you could have did better than that. I like red
Said,
roses.
these petals making my skin itch. So get the fuck up. You going to the Super 8.
Exactly. Where they leave the light on?
That's
Shit,
crazy.
you right. I agree with that. Definitely.
So do
Yeah.
you believe that it is on one person to fuck up a relationship, or do you believe that's a two-person job?
No. It could be one.
It could be one.
It could be one for sure.
Because the other person can be on their shit. And
Yeah, it
the
could be
other
one for
person
sure.
can be fucking up, not on their shit.
Because one person, you can never tell another person to love just as much as you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They just fell out of love, and now they should do the right thing and just leave. But most people just drag their feet because they know you still love them.
And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times you actually do love that person. You're not in love. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You love that person, and you see how this person feels about you. So that shit fucks you up. I know I've literally talked to dudes who literally ask me, dog, how do I go about doing this shit? Because it's to the point where they don't want to hurt the
They
girl.
don't want to hurt them.
They don't want to hurt her, even though they know that being with her longer is gonna hurt worse.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is when you love a person, crushing them is not easy.
I sent you one more too.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. For the turnout, but yeah, like
That go back
one
to
person
pride.
can definitely, one person can definitely fuck.
You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings instead of just being honest with them.
And then once that one person does fuck it up and they stick around, they're gonna change that other person. Then it becomes a two-person thing.
Yeah.
Because now they just getting irritated by you not, because they trying to give you love like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, by you not taking it in and receiving a love, now they can just only show you this negative person. Know what I mean, and now it becomes a two-person thing. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's a lot of motherfuckers that's with each other and they can't stand each other, but now they just together.
They just together. I mean, they what you call it, like they're just getting along for the moment.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, and that's the worst because they wanted to think that the kids didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And wonder
Say,
why
no, they-
daddy sleep on the couch every night.
That's
Mom
like the
upstairs.
motherfuckers that get together just because they had kids. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, that's that because you could have just had some unprotected sex and wasn't planning it,
And
and,
then
it
y'all,
happened.
and then y'all want to try to
Like-
get together. You don't even know this motherfucker like that.
Exactly.
Or you won't feeling that person like that. Y'all just was having a mutual nut, so it shouldn't be no, hey, I'm gonna stay with the kids. No, learn how to co-parent. Because that way y'all won't create future problems. The kid,
Right.
y'all will already have a schedule worked out. Y'all will already have all the shit for the kid to even get there.
Yeah, one night stand shouldn't turn to marriage.
No.
Now y'all one night stand, y'all had a child, y'all co-parent.
But that's that
and
guilt.
live
See,
like
that one night stand can turn into a lifetime.
It can.
You can.
I mean, things happen. I mean, but
Motherfucker turn out to be cool. I ain't gonna lie, it'd been like I think that's how dudes be getting with them, them diesel built. I didn't even think I was gonna like
Said
that
diesel
diesel
built motherfucker.
Mucinex germ looking shit.
Old front
I didn't even think I
linebacker.
was gonna get with her, but she turned out to be cool than a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was her personality. That's why I say that beauty shit is
It just catches your first eye,
yeah.
but everything inside really is what you attracted to because a lot of motherfuckers be ugly as hell on the inside, pretty on the outside, but as soon as that ugly come out inside, it's just like
Change your whole mind.
Mm-hmm.
eh.
Yeah, it make a bad Jake just look ugly.
Yeah.
So when she get to talk to you like, I'm like, damn.
That's what
'Cause I
I'm
ain't
saying.
gonna lie,
Time to recycle this.
right.
motherfucker.
What's called a girl name? I used to think she was bad in the mother. Krishan? Bad in the motherfucker.
She is beautiful, but she just got her. Just how she carry herself.
But now
is
when I
fucked
look at
up.
her, that just it's fucked up.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't even
fucked up.
see that same perception
yup.
of beauty in her no more that I seen when I first caught eye. Like the first eye, like damn, she looked good in the mother. Now I look, I'm like damn, she look fucked up.
Yeah,
And it didn't
it's her
change.
personality. Yeah.
That personality fucked it all up. That shit would change in your eye. Quick.
That's just like
And
Black
if you-
China.
I always thought she was ugly as a motherfucker. But
Who?
Black China.
I always
Who
thought
you
she looked
talking
like a
about?
beetle.
I ain't gonna do it
Yeah,
like
she
that.
kind of.
I ain't gonna do it like that.
Hey,
She like Cardi B look like a beetle. Cardi B look like some shit you see under a
and
rock.
she sound like Riley Freeman.
No comment. No
But
comment.
no disrespect. I mean, she married and shit. They got, but you get what I'm saying. She ugly. But like to
Yo.
wrap this Valentine's Day special up, man. One word, if you can say what you describe love is for you, what would it be?
Love is everything. Like I think like how can I put this shit? Like listen to your partner, support your partner. You know what I mean? If your partner going through shit, even if they didn't even come to you to even tell you that they're going through stuff, check on them. Because some people will close themselves out and shelter themselves, and that'll cause confusion in a relationship too because you're not communicating with your partner. And then you're taking that out on your partner because your partner don't understand what the fuck you're going through because you didn't talk to him
Because you
about it.
didn't talk to her.
So open up, communicate, spread love. And if it ain't working, move the fuck on. Don't play with nobody's feelings.
Yep.
If you feel like you still want to be out here fucking with this one, fucking with this one, fucking with this one, STDs is real. AIDS is real. So if you feel like you want to be free, then be free. But don't lead nobody on. That's how I feel about it. Happy Valentine's Day.
What about you, sir?
What I think true love is, what I feel like love to me would be is a true partnership and understanding and caring about another person. Someone who you can, like that real person that got your back, you look out for their feelings, they look out for someone. I don't want to have a person that I come home to and that's not my peace when I come home.
You big dummy.
I don't want that. I need peace, love. Because at the end of the day, we fight battles and war all day long. So
Your home is your comfort zone.
And it
Supposed
should
to be
always
your
should
comfort
be.
zone from the outside world. Right.
and so I don't want to be battling with my kids, my wife, nobody. We need to be a unit.
Facts.
And for me, love, I mean, like you said, love is everything. I think without it, we ain't shit for real. And that's just people across the world. But when it comes to like relationship, I think you got to have somebody that's like, that you're comfortable with. Like a person that you can say anything to and you trust them with that information. I mean, feel like I'm about to say something and you have to think like, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Maybe that's
Yeah.
not the person for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to be able to talk about things because once you get to your dark days and you just sad and lonely and shit, you ain't gonna have that one person to talk to, you'll drive yourself crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're living with the person that you just want to cry out to.
And you can't.
Yeah, that's
Because they don't understand you. Yeah, you're right. Definitely got you. Open up.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up at the King's table as always. Man, J City,
King Smoke.
Bango in the building. Appreciate
Farrakhan
y'all.
for
Make sure y'all.
I say Kanye West.
Farrakhan, we go with Farrakhan.
Farrakhan, yeah,
I
we
was
ain't
just
doing
like,
that.
see, he always say it all the time, and I was like, damn. Before Kanye's,
Yeah, we can't.
No, Trump 2024? No, Trump 24?
Get the fuck off the show. Take his name off the motherfucking banner, cuz we ain't doing that shit here.
Until next week, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. We out this
Yes,
thing,
sir.
man. Read it.